everybody, and happy Halloween. I'm quite late with this post because procrastination is evil, but it happens to everybody. So I'm just gonna move on. So today we're working on cat makeup for Halloween. You can tell by my ears that that's what we're doing, so I'll just move ahead. I'm going to start by priming my face. I sprayed some setting spray. Once that's dry, I'm going to go over it with some milk of magnesia on the parts of my face that I know tend to get oily, which is pretty much all over my face. So I'm putting that all over my face now. Once that's dry, I'm just going to go over my face again with some mattifier. I do this when I want a smooth application because sometimes with the milk of magnesia, when you have that on and it dries, it tends to be quite cakey. I feel like my foundation drags or sticks to the parts of the milk of magnesia that's on my face. Once I'm done priming my face with the mattifier, I'm just going to go over and go ahead and do my brows. I'm not going to go into detail because I have a previous tutorial for my brows, so if you want a tutorial on that, you can check that out as well. So now that I'm done with my brows, I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil. A regular eyeshadow primer will do if you have one, or this works great as well. Make sure to blend out any harsh lines. Once I'm done priming, I'm now going to begin applying my eyeshadow. I'm using this 3rd edition 120 color beige cosmetic palette. I'm going to start by using light brown, or I guess orange transition color, just to warm up my eye a bit. The lighter concealer I've used has kind of washed me out, so I'm just going to warm that up with the transition color. I'm now moving on to a darker brown color to add a bit of smokiness to my eye. I want to lightly smoke my eye today. I'm going to use some black, but I'm going to blend all of that out so that it's barely visible. Now that I'm done blending, I'm going to use a light gold eyeshadow from my Sleek Cosmetics Sunset palette all over my lid. I'm going to make sure that I blend out any harsh lines. I'm now going to use my Glam Perfect Line liquid eyeliner pen to line my eyes. I'm going to extend my eyeliner into the inner corners of my eye and extend it further on the outside as well to emphasize my cat eye. I've now popped on my lashes and I'm pretty much done with my eyes. I'm now going to apply my NARS All Day Luminous Foundation all over my face, using my beauty blender, making sure that I blend this into my skin as much as possible. Once I'm done applying my foundation, I'm now going to go in and highlight my face. I'm using a lighter concealer than I normally use this time because I really want the center of my face to be light. I tend to see with cats that part of their faces as well tends to be really light, so I'm just trying to create the same effect. In this case, I used LA Girl Cosmetics concealer in Fawn, and I'm just going to blend that in now. To set my concealer and also emphasize my highlight, I'm using my Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup setting powder. I normally use Ben Nye Topaz when I highlight and contour because I feel like it matches my skin tone a lot better, but when I'm looking for a lighter highlights I use the Buttercup powder, and I'm just going to use this and set all the pieces of my face that I've applied concealer to, and also complete my highlight by highlighting my forehead and the bridge of my nose. over my setting powder and the rest of my face with my Howto foundation. I like this foundation because it gives me a lot more coverage and the colors go well with my skin tone. So I'm going to go over my face, and I'm also going to go over my setting powder with that. And what this is going to do is help me blend the parts of my face that I've set with the buttercup setting powder with the rest of my skin, and just make everything a lot more seamless. I'm also going to use the same powder to emphasize the contour of my nose. I'm really dark, so I don't tend to use darker contour powders. I don't think there's any point. My regular foundation powder and foundation gives me the same effect without going over it with contour powder. But for anyone who prefers to, you can do that at this point as well. So I've pretty much dusted off most of my setting powder, and I've blended that in with my face as much as I can, and now my contour is popping. I'm now diving into coloring in my nose. I'm only going to cover the tip of my nose. I started by outlining it with my liquid eyeliner pencil, and then going over it with my Zaron Cosmetics Kajal all over my nose. My pores were still quite visible when I did this, so I did go over it with my Lime Crime Black Velvetine to cover up any patches of skin and make sure that it was as black as possible. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to draw a line down my Cupid's bow dimple and also outline my lips, extending it on both sides with my liquid eyeliner pen. I'm doing this to sort of create the same effect that cats tend to have where they have their dimples. Before I add my whiskers, I'm just gonna go over my cheeks with some blush, add some colors to my face, and also with my highlight as well. You know, we have to maintain the glow. So once I'm done adding my glow, I'm just gonna pop on my whiskers and I'm done with this look. I'm gonna throw on my lip gloss, of course, to make my look complete, and then I will be done. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week.